Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. And I seriously promise you this time, we're gonna have trains running down our tracks. Right, so being pushed to the edge, so what's this? Sorry, just 1 second. So, we have an issue with So What's This? Our faithful commentator in our comment section, he gave a really good suggestion that kind of was planned, and it's kind of logical that we are supposed to be doing that, is to start exporting oil. I found it. I like it. The idea, it's not an issue whatsoever. It's actually absolutely perfect. Everything that is being discussed, and the issue being is that we need to finish this railroad line. The issue being is I like to see it being built. I like to see it do it, by our construction vehicles and all that stuff. You know how it goes, slowly but surely. But this will greatly increase our finances, and this is a solution to all our problems. But this is also an end game solution where we're gonna be just exporting oil and have all the money in the world, and all makes sense one more time. It's just like an end game solution, and that's not fun. But I will still do it. I'm just wanna put this across, of course. So what this is absolutely right. This is what we are supposed to do. I probably should have saved all the money that we used to use for constructing the farms and construction offices to connect this, because it will resolve all our issues. It's 100% sure. I'm 100% aware of this, and definitely this will resolve all of our issues. But it's not fun. I will still do it now, even though it's not fun. I will still do it, and we're gonna be exporting oil by the end of this episode. At the moment, obviously, we have a little bit of financial issues, but that's because of the farming that we started there, and I would like to force, if at all possible, our construction offices to finish as much as we can, and I'm gonna purchase the rest of it, the rest of the railroad line, whatever needs to be purchased. Obviously, financial issues are always going to be there, and let's try to activate the cheat mod straight away and get those buses running in equal distancing from each other. That's definitely going to help out with the supply of people. And of course, there's a lot of vehicles coming here for the exports. We should recover financially quite soon. And also, one of the things, as soon as we get these railroads running, it's kind of game over. It saddens me a little bit. Why? Because with railroads, I can export nuclear fuel. With railroads, I can export uranium hexafluoride. I can export oil. I can export anything, and it's gonna be quite fast. Like one train load of the oil that we have here in bitumen, that's gonna cost enormous amount of money. So that's gonna be a big one. Just to speed up our exports, let me see how we're doing here. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna go and let's see if we can connect our border crossing. It looks like our oil distribution is functioning extremely well, because there's a whole crap load of trucks waiting on the border crossing, and waiting for the in the distribution office. I'm gonna just assign most of them to start exporting bitumen to our neighboring Soviet countries. That's gonna boost our, can you imagine, fleet of these trucks starting to export bitumen, all the bitumen we have. Hopefully later on I'm gonna remember to stop doing that. So let me just check what's happening with the fuel distribution. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna stop loading bitumen here. I'm gonna leave it being loaded into these tanks, these tanks for distribution that we have. We're gonna stop loading it here, and definitely this, I'm just gonna show you what we're dealing with here. So this would be 2,000 euro each of these trucks, and there's gonna be like 20 of them. So that's gonna be I don't know, 40,000 per trip that they're gonna be. Well, let's go for 20,000 per trip. Actually, this bitumen is not so expensive anymore. I thought it was a bit more expensive. Let's check a comparison with fuel, because I was always surprised that the fuel is cheaper than bitumen, and no, bitumen is more expensive. Yes. Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that fuel is gonna be more expensive. I thought bitumen is kind of like byproduct or like silt, still? I don't know, it's the leftover of the fuel processing, but looks like bitumen is actually more valuable of two for some reason, but that's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna let them start export all the bitumen they want, and off they go. Right, in the meantime, we're gonna address the issue of, let's see if we have any other railroad related issues that, or things that we need to finish. Not really, all of this is fine. I can assign this construction office to finish a little bit here, because this is... It's not that important. I mean, like, they can finish this whenever. The important part is, why is this one standing still? Because he needs to go on the same railroad line here. Okay, this is a problem, because this is creating a backlog. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna create another intersection over here. So let me just see which ones. Okay, perfect. So all the way up to here we can have another intersection. So bang and bang. I'm having less and less issues with this recently, so I'm gonna assume that our guys, developers, are resolving some issues here. Oh, by the way, so what's this? I'm 100% agreeing with you. You're the man. Everything that you're doing, that you're commenting, it's gold. It's gold. I love it. I love it, and I love you, man. So we need to hug it out. So yeah, definitely. I'll do this now, and it's gonna be. I hope that somebody, like, I hope that you guys understand why I'm slowly developing this, because for me this is fun. For me, this is what the gaming is all about, you know, just enjoying and building your own country and all of that good stuff. I'm gonna go and prepare this railroad line all the way, so that means that we're gonna have to have a lot of infrastructure here. So I'm gonna, sorry, let's see. Okay, that's wrong. That is exactly how it's supposed to go. I'm just hoping that the train that is just coming back is gonna stick to his side of the railroad. That's perfect. We're gonna have to put these lights every so often, because this is gonna speed up the transit of goods and trains through the line. So I'm gonna go and put several of them everywhere. Come on, stop. Yeah, I'm kind of worried slightly about my PC, because I can see that it's having some issues with the game. I think I'm gonna have to start saving just in case something happens. I think I'm gonna start saving for a new PC or something like that. And yeah, we'll see how that's gonna go. Hopefully it's not gonna happen in the while I'm not ready for this, because then it's gonna be, at least for a while, game over for me until we can get all the, well, something resolved. Okay, I can see here, as you can as well, that we have a lot of issues with the powering of the railroad lines, so I'm gonna try to resolve that as well. This is gonna be exit. Yes, I'm just gonna put exit here, and then we have entrance over here and another entrance over here. Perfect. So that means that this intersection, actually, it's more or less, well, a lot of it is done. This is going to be crucial infrastructure as well, unless we want to connect another power line somewhere. Okay, we can do it here. Why did we build this? Did we build this? I believe that we built this because of this. So let's try utilizing this now. Since this is not built, and maybe we're gonna have to build it ourselves, I'm just gonna interrupt this this railroad here. And what I'm gonna do, really, come on, there we go. And we're gonna build a power supply here, or railroad electric connection. Yeah, I think I can leave our offices to build this because it's at least this connection. Because it's not so... right. Okay, this is a problem. Okay, good thing that I didn't... really. Just demolish it this way. I have no problem doing that. Okay, do we need more space then, or what? Let's just do it like this. Let's try doing this. Nope. No, it doesn't like it here. I think I'm just asking too much. It's just too tight of a space. Maybe I can redo this. It's fine. I think I can redo the whole shebang here. So let's let me just remove all of this. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Here we go, and here we go. Yeah, we can always move this intersection a little bit further down the line. And you can see here that we have some of the lights that we don't really need here, and this intersection also. I'm gonna have to finish this railroad all the way to the end, because the lighting and all that good stuff. It's just the powering of this is gonna be required here. We have a power connection over here, and that's not a problem. It's just that we need to set it up properly. Railroad electric connection, and without any connections. Perfect. And let me see if now it's gonna work. Okay, now he likes it, and I'm perfectly fine with this, and we can start. Let me give him some road connections so our construction offices can start on this, and of course electrical grid can be connected as well. We can double, triple, whatever we want here. It's quite close, and it's not going to be any issue with this. Of course, railroad. This is going to be important for our train setup. So we're going to have to finish the. That's fine. And this is fine. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. My bad. Right, we're gonna have to pay for all of this in the end, probably. I'm not gonna guarantee anything because I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. And perfect. Off you go. Offices assigned, yes. Do you have a lot of things to do? I don't think so, because yes, there's only 3 of them probably. Well, this and the cable, it should be 2 of them. Okay, so this needs to be constructed, and do we want to bother our construction office over here to do it? Not really. I really want them to go and start constructing this line here. Let me see. Okay, this one is constructing this one, and we have intersection here. Let me just see if we have another train coming. We have. Perfect. I'm just gonna speed this up to see how far he's gonna get. Because this is good. These are big, long chunks of railroad, and as long as they're working on them, this is really good. They're gonna finish this fast. So we gonna have connection to the border. That's fine. Okay, so he can't enter. Why can't you enter? Because this is a red light, because of the... Okay, problems. It's not really a problem, this is my mistake. Let me see, yes. I should have done it after this intersection, because it still kinda thinks that it's bothering it. So let's go for this. Chain in, and the rest of it is gonna be normal out. All of it. And there we go. I should have done it here because they, as soon as he passes this is kind of figured out that it's connected to both sides of the railroad, so this is causing them not to work at the same time. So heads up, these kind of intersections can mess up your construction if you don't put this kind of exchange afterwards. So I'm just gonna remove this one because this was a mistake, of course, waste of money, nothing new here, and we're gonna just remove, and since this is done, I'm not gonna mess with this. Construction of this railroad, that's gonna be a different story, so We'll see. Okay, so now this is definitely sped up. I should have done this much earlier, but guess what? I didn't. This is where I make a lot of mistakes, and I need guys, assistance, help out, suggestions, anything. It's always really good to know. I have a bucket of coffee as usual here, and it should be really warm because I just made it. And cheers. Lavazza coffee. This time nothing sweet in there. Usually I put either honey or sweetener or something like that. Sugar. That doesn't matter, but rarely use sugar. Anyway, let's continue on and check out what's happening elsewhere around the Republic. So we're gonna finish this ASAP. I'm kind of hoping that some of this is gonna be connected. And what we're gonna export first? We might have to go for both of it. Let me see how it looks. 20,000 for this railroad. It's gonna be 2 times 20,000. That's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be 50,000 right there. Plus we need to pay for these connections. And I'm thinking about train on each. That would be it. That would be good. Okay, this is still bitumen being exported. Yeah, 2,000 here, 2,000 there. That's definitely gonna boost our exports hugely. Let's see if anything. Oh, right. Oh, you son of a gun. What was destroyed? I forgot. Oh boy. Okay, so we have this station here. We need to remove this. We need to rebuild this. Pause for a second. Remove cable. We have. Let's go for mods. I think it was either 2 or 3-way connection, but I'm gonna go for 4-way just in case if we need anything. So I'm gonna connect this, and let's straight away set it to be built by it. And here we go. This one and this one. Perfect. Build it, and power is back on. Okay, so how are we doing here? How are we doing? How is everything? Okay. This seems like it's a bustling city. Did I increase population over here? They did have some stuff. Hospitals are now full as well. That's nice. They are constructing fire department and a university. That's all fine. And they're complaining about a culture. They should have. Is this culture, right? No, that's a private school, kindergarten, and culture. Oh, culture would be the town square. Okay, so you have stuff. And what else? Do we have any unemployed people? We need a city council. Oh, no, we have it. Sorry, my bad. Mea culpa. Right, unemployed workers. Kindergarten, right? So kindergarten is here. And yeah, it should have all the capacity it needs. What about the school? School. We had a school here, right? This is a school. We have capacity. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of getting some immigrants over here. I'm thinking of getting some immigrants from US. Okay, let's just go for a few of them. I think they can manage this. What else? We're gonna need to start getting this connected. And how is this progressing? Slowly, dead slowly. Okay, right, I'm gonna leave them to finish building all of this stuff that is being constructed at the moment, and then we're gonna continue on because we need university and fire station, and then we're gonna start with, actually, let me see, do we have those? If we have a couple of buses ready, I think we can go for it. No, snow plows, and oh, we do. Okay, perfect. So these are quite huge. So I'm gonna go for 2 of them. Let's go for a line first. I'm gonna set up a line going from here. Do you have any people? No, it's not gonna work perfectly because we don't. So we're gonna go for Velki Broad. Is that the name of the Velki Broad? Yes. Industrial. Okay, so, and obviously this is going to be a bus line, so they should know it. And we're going to connect this and this. I think I need to put gravel roads as well. And I think I should limit this to workers only. Well, it doesn't matter. Any workers will do. Right, and I'm going to go, and can I assign it to them? Ah, really? Okay. I need to push them out, so I need to tell them to go here, and then another one here, and I'm gonna pause and try to catch them while they're leaving. Wow, this one is fast. There we go. And then the second one. There we go. Okay, 2 of them for now. I think that's fine. We have, well, actually, I don't know if it's fine. Let me see how many people can work in this industry. I think it's actually 100. Yeah, we're gonna need more than this. We're gonna need... Actually, this is 400 people, guys. This is... Ooh, we're gonna need a bigger city for this. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Okay, so let's start planning straight away. Residential building. How many people do we have living here at the moment? Come on, stats. Show me stats. And you know what? While we're waiting for this, I don't think there's any harm of getting those buses assigned here. Let them run up and down. So we have 2 more buses. Perfect. This is what I'm gonna put all... Really? Why are you not doing your line? Ah, right. Okay, perfect. Doesn't matter. And the last one here, you're gonna go as well. I need to click on the flag for them to start working. So okay, we have new line that would be Velki Broad Industrial, and off you go. Well, it's 2 stations are assigned. Well, what's the deal? But it is. Okay, that's strange. I can assign this one. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I assigned this, but I can remove this. And I need to copy the schedule. Sorry about that. I need to just copy the schedule to these 2 buses. Yoink and yoink, and off you go, and off you go. Okay, there was a glitch or something. I have no idea what was. Wow, there's a lot of traffic happening here, and this is not a big project happening. This is a normal operation of this. Wow, that's a lot of traffic. I think I told the story from the beginning. Earlier, I told the story where I was thinking that how many, like, seems pretty simple. You get a gravel truck, and gravel delivers this, and this delivers that, and all works. And you have a truck here and truck there. And like, how is it like trailer showing all these trucks running everywhere? That's impossible. Like, so many trucks, and like, bang, there it goes. Yes, so many trucks. Especially if you centralize everything like we did, but I'm trying to decentralize it at the moment. Okay, we need to do something about this. We need to get this finished. So what's the deal? You need, let me see. This needs a lot of materials. So I need, I'm gonna go for this, and until you get all the work done. Okay, let's slow down. Why are we so much rushing? Okay, so they can deliver materials, and materials are the expensive ones. So I'm gonna leave this, because look at this. The fields are practically done, and the harvest is gonna start any second now, and we don't have anything working at the moment. So we're gonna need to start working on that. Right, building. Let's start with this is gonna be slow growth. Actually, we'll see how fast or slow growth will be. Let me just check if we have statistics. Yes, I'm gonna pause. 900 people, 400 workers. Yes, but 400 workers at the moment working there. They're actually quite busy. Right, this university needs to be finished. They need bricks. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. But looks like we're gonna skip another harvest, at least here, until we get the city built up. I can pay that, but also we could have maybe got the crops from here, but I don't know, we'll see. How is this construction going? Bridge is finished, railroad goes all the way here. That's perfect. I'm just gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this, and I probably shouldn't have done that, because it's finished to the bridge, but not after the bridge. But that's fine, because I don't want them to work on this anyway. I want them to work on this railroad here, to finish connecting to the... Wow, this is a long railroad. Here we go. One of them is here, the small one. Do we have even a big one, or they're both small? I have no idea. Okay, let them do their own voodoo. Okay, like I said, this is done. This is constructed, and the rest of it is going to be constructed. They need a little bit more workers here, and that's about it. What's happening here? Whoa! What is happening here? Food, meat, why? What's happening? Why? Was it because we didn't import the crap? Ah, you son of a... Okay. I have no idea what's happening over here, guys. I have really no... And jobs? How is jobs an issue? You're kidding me. Like, there's a refinery and it's empty. So we're not transfer... Oh, frick's sake. Why are the passengers going here? Okay, you're going to the petrol station. Only workers should go there. And yeah, there's so many unemployed people and nobody is being... students... Nobody is being transported to work. Okay, I'm gonna have to address that as well. Did you get some people here? Yeah, my rear end. Right. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with this. I mean, I understand what's happening, but I can't believe that we are so dependent on imports. And let me see, distribution office. Did we construct a distribution office around here? I think I should have. What is this? This looks like a local distribution office. Yes, and are you... It doesn't seem like you have the fridges or covered halls or whatever. No, you're just distributing for the railroad industry, right? Open storage, small, yes. So you're railroad distribution. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with you. We need another distribution office. We have this one for oil. I'm not messing with you either. And fine. I'm making a new one. Distribution offices from other cities are supposed to be responsible for delivering all the stuff that we need. So I'm gonna go and make this a little bit more independent. But again, this is gonna take... Oh no, you don't. Construct it in time. Fine, you have road you can construct, I don't care. That's fine. Okay, so this one has all the materials done. I don't really care anymore, and... Let's try to see how we're doing here. We have 300,000. That's fine. And we have railroad connected. How far? Okay. So now workers here again. Look, this was working perfectly fine just a moment ago. So whatever happened, it happened recently. It happened in the last few moments. So fine. Here we go. 118 people. Fine. Come on. Chop. Other side of the river. This is where we need to work. Fine. More. Fine, more people. All of them. Transfer them on this side. We need the railroad thing happening. Transfer them. More. There we go. That's enough. Right, so hopefully that's gonna create some... Well, it's people. Get to work. And what's with food here? So you have imports of food and you don't have anything in storage. Meat, nothing in storage. Okay, so obviously we were constructing this and it's not assigned. Okay, distribution office is being... I think I'm gonna leave it like this until this is finished. Okay, let's take a deep breath, and let's not think about suicide anymore. And let's continue on. Crop-wise, okay, no more crops, no more fabrics, no more clothing. We need more crops, obviously. This is gonna have to be okay. Crops are on the way. That's fine. And what else do we have? This here should be working. Crops are on the way here as well. Do we want to unload these crops there? Not really, because it's not the problem with the crops, it's a problem with capacity. Okay, so this needs materials. Why is this? Ah, right, again. Assign this to this, and that's fine. Okay, how are we doing? Half of the episode. More or less half of the episode, and well... Railroad is progressing, but there's so many other issues. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start making notes and start looking at the population of the countries. So this is 6,000 people. This is definitely growing, and it's growing healthy. I'm really happy about Usti. Usti is a really beautiful town. I'm really happy it has an old town here. And let me just see, workers, unemployment 135, and people living with elderly. Okay, the thing. Okay, 85 people here. We're gonna transfer you as well because you don't care about this where you live. Sorry, this part of the city. It's too far from the newly built buildings over here, and that's creating problems because they can't really... right. They can't really move to a new place if it's not in a walking distance, and most of the houses elsewhere are full. So we empty periodically. We empty this one of these buildings and let them. Yeah. This is the problem with this garage. Again, it's acting like one by one they're going in. I'm not really the biggest fan of these garages, and probably I should get a better road over here. You know what? I'm gonna save all the money we have for now. I'm not gonna invest in this. I'm gonna wait until we see if we can, for me at least, to try to fulfill at least one promise. Wow! Look at the freaking traffic here. Why is this one bringing boards and whatnots? Okay, they're probably going here and ran out of fuel. I'm betting that's the thing. And this is still not assigned to any distribution office. Probably I should. We can't assign it to this, and this one doesn't have its own local distribution office either. Well, you know what? We need to start planning for this as well, so I'm gonna go and plonk another distribution office over here. It's a little bit annoying when I don't have everything under control, and it's totally my fault. It's 100% my fault, and I should pay more attention to this, and I should be more aware of the situation, what's happening around us. But look, it's a lot. It's a big country. It's a huge. We have we have more than several big projects and buildings everywhere. For example, Usti just had like 8,000 people. We have still this issue with not issue. We need to construct up this city as well, and then we have our capital Hezhmanice with nuclear industry, now car industry and high-tech industry, which is way too much for this city to handle, and yet there's like 1,000 people unemployed. Like, what the hell? 600. So we need to deal with this. We need to revamp the public transport here, where we're gonna have only trolley buses servicing their own local industry. For example, this is a densely populated place, and most of the people going to work are gonna be using this station. Like this trolley bus is going to this station, and it's gonna fill in to 100%, and next 2 stops he's not gonna pick up anybody. So this is the problem with people supply with this setup. So technically we would have to have each part of the city servicing their own industry, and bang, that's it, nothing else. I'm having a good mind of just not abandoning the project of Hezhmanice, but redoing the whole project. So demolishing half of the city, including the old buildings, and then starting over on parts of the city, and just redoing it in a better way, the proper Soviet Republic way. So yeah, but I'm still gonna leave it as it is, because I think it's gonna be a big project. For example, if we now have 4 city stations where they pick up workers. If we demolish one, and all the buildings gravitating towards that station that are not gravitating to other station, we can pull this off. It seems like a pretty straightforward thing that we can do, and then rebuild that part of the city. For example, if we start here, demolishing all of these buildings that are not gravitating to other bus stations, like or trolley bus stations, we can build better trolley bus stations. We can build a better infrastructure, a more efficient one, and then we can put it in production, in connecting it to, let's say, nuclear industries. In this case, probably would be the best connection. You know, everything like parking lots, public transport, everything would be related to that. But that would be a huge project, and we would need a lot of money, and that's where the oil comes in. Well, so what's this? I think you might not be wrong in this whole thing. I mean, like, I thought if I start getting a lot of money, that this is just gonna resolve we can just throw money at the problems, and this is not what I want to do. I want to resolve problems on our own. I want us to build our own infrastructure, and I want us to, to resolve all the problems we have, including railroad construction, everything. So, but you might not. I might be wrong here. That actually there's a lot of work to be done, even if we have all the money in the world. It's not gonna be like sandbox mode. It's actually gonna be challenging, and I'm looking forward to this. And I'm just checking how far this railroad went, and it's quite close to the border. So that means we're gonna be able to start exporting coal or whatever we want to export from there. And also, when they finish this railroad, we're gonna be able to steel. We're gonna be able to implement a second line going to the steel mill, and then we're gonna be producing way more steel than now. Well, I'm kind of hoping that would be the kind of end goal. Let's check what's happening with our cities, towns, and whatnots. Food is supplied, clothing, and all the other stuff is supplied as well. There's gonna be a lot of it always is a lot of revamping of the industries, like we did in the last episode, the meat industry. Redone the whole industry. That's gonna happen with other industries as well. It's gonna have to happen with food industry. I'm not really sure where we're gonna start it, but there's a lot of nice land everywhere, so I think we're not gonna have any issues with that. Especially when I became trigger happy with demolishing all the old roads and constructing new ones. Okay, another discussion we had in the comment section with so what's this is the implementation of what the hell is this? Implementation of electricity exports. I don't want to export electricity, not because I think it's useless. I think it's a waste of money. I think it's better to export nuclear fuel than electricity. We can get this nuclear power plant up and running 100% and export to every single electricity connection we have, and I think we have most of them, if not all of them, especially to the Soviet countries. But that will mean that we're gonna just be using all this nuclear fuel instead of exporting nuclear fuel, which is like, I don't know. Here we go. How much is it? Exporting nuclear fuel is 129,000 rubles. We would be getting much less money straight away for electricity, and I don't think that's the best way. We can wait. I mean, like, I don't mind waiting. I don't know if we can wait, but I don't mind waiting until the nuclear fuel is exported, so I'm fine with that. So this is the reason why we are not exporting electricity and we have less money. But the main reason is, like, it's fun. For me, it's fun to play like this, to resolve the problems step by step as they come along, not to have all the money in the world and just resolve all our issues with money. And I'm trying to avoid that, and well, I kind of sometimes I manage, sometimes I don't. Looks like this is not keeping perfect distance, but this is a solution. There we go. And we need closer to closer, and further to further. There we go. Right, let him construct this as well. Again, we can pay for this. This is one of the things that's gonna boost our car industry, and looks like our car industry is doing better than ever before. And I'm questioning, where are the cars? Where are the distribution trucks or whatnot? Yeah, look at this is exporting to Soviet countries. We can boost our exports with this as well. And again, we have railroad here, and I can connect. I believe we can do this in, where is it at? That would be under storage. No, it's not here. Let's see, under railroads maybe. No, it's under car industry, definitely. So we're gonna have vehicles, containers, right? Space. Is that the big one? Yeah, that's the big one. And we can connect this to this and then start exporting cars with railroad, but I mean, railroad is not even close to being finished. But we can have at least this local transport of workers to work with train, and one train running up and down would be perfect. But like I said, the point of this episode, or the goal of this episode, is to have the railroad exporting oil to the border. This country that we built here, it has enormous potential, enormous wealth that can be exported in, like, as soon as we open the floodgates, all of this is going to be exported, like, in let's say seconds, like in minutes, in episodes. We're going to have so much we're gonna have so much money that it might stop being fun. This is what I'm worried about, that it might stop being fun for us to continue this series. But I might be wrong. I might clearly be, well, I'm not clearly, but I really might be wrong. And I'm hoping I am. Okay, these intersections, I think I'm gonna keep some of them still. Because of the construction, but maybe we don't need them. Okay, so we have finished this. They are still finishing this to the border, and soon it's gonna be done. On this side we can see that Hezhmanice construction office started constructing some of these railroads that we have here, but that's gonna take a while for them to continue to finish. Our question is, which ones do we want to export? What do we export, oil or bitumen? I think we're gonna have much more bitumen than oil soon. We can see that both bitumen and fuel are being stockpiled here, and I can also see that I think we're gonna have to stop this. We're gonna have to stop exporting bitumen as soon as we start exporting whatever we're gonna export with trains. Fuel, maybe fuel we should export. Let's see, they have 9,000 here, and okay, this is going okay. My problem with this is now, with the setup that we have running, is that we get no... Oh, actually we're getting some fuel here, that's interesting. But we have a huge backlog of fuel, so that's fine. I think this still will need to be balanced, this whole thing. I think I'm gonna have to reconnect the fuel storage to have fuel pumped here first or last. No, it lasts, so that means that I need to connect this and then connect this to another pipeline. So I'm gonna have to connect let's see, output from here to our storage, so we keep the fuel for distribution for our vehicles full all the time first. Yeah, so I need to connect a pipeline from here to our fuel storage here. So just disconnect this and reconnect with another pumping station all the way here. That's easily done. It shouldn't be a problem, but I don't think I want to do it right now. Maybe I should, because we do have time for this. Yeah, let's so they have enough fuel for our local industry. Well, I think it's 1,200 liters of fuel should be enough. Let's see if we can do this. So we need one input, 3 outputs. Doesn't matter, actually. I'm gonna do the other one because it's gonna have more convenient road. And this looks like it's something that we need to do. So plonk here. And I'm gonna go just backwards, 1 and 2 high, and then just to the road, and I think, okay, crossroad, here we go. So this should be input for this, that's fine. And let's go for another one. Again, 1, 2 high, cross the road. Let's go and be as feng shui as possible. And this one, connect it all the way here. I hope I understand. In my head this seems perfectly logical, which is most of the cases wrong. But in my head this seems perfectly logical, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna try to get fuel to this. This is gonna be our central storage for our fuel. But after fuel is done, after fuel is deposited here, if I have an engine, this engine and this pumping station is gonna keep this full all the time, and this is gonna be extra. So it's just a little bit of a different setup that we have running here, and I kinda like it. I think it's fine. I was thinking of using the same engine for the second storage that we have for the bitumen. At the moment we don't have any problems with bitumen, and maybe we're gonna have it in the future. Okay, but for now I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna just try to remember to monitor our oil industry. Like I say that I'm gonna try to do a whole bunch of other stuff, and I still don't. But anyway, let's continue finishing this railroad. Obviously we're gonna have to pay for this, and we're gonna have to pay for this one as well, and let's pay for this one as well. And I'm gonna finish setting up the lighting system for this. This shouldn't be too problematic. We need to set the intersection here. Why is this not connected to electricity? Alright, because of this. So you have this one, and we need to finish this one. Bang, and no more electricity issues. More electricity issues. Okay, so what's with this? Okay, this is not finished. Fine. Really, this is not finished either. Oh, they're finishing it at the moment. Oh, right. Perfect. Happy to see that. Happy to see that. So they're gonna finish this. This is the final stage. This is just gonna fly all the way through, and that's it. So we have all the lighting systems set up here. I just need to go and no, sorry, we don't have lighting systems set up here. I'm just gonna have to set it up. We have normal railroad intersection here. This is just for our trains coming in and out of the station of the depot. That's fine, and then chain is like this. I probably should make tutorial regarding these train tracks as well, and lighting and all that stuff that needs to be done, but I don't want to sound like a noob, but I'm still trying to understand this myself perfectly, and probably this is gonna give us a lot of... Oh, right. This is totally wrong, right? Yes. Totally wrong. Okay, and this is gonna be a right hand. Right. Okay, here we go. It's a little bit off, but I got it now. Here we go, and maybe one here, yeah. And then we have again. That's fine. And here we have the proper intersection. Proper intersection means that... Why is this train going? Where's this train going? Oh, they're worrying me. They're always worrying me. Okay, what you gonna construct now? This one? I hope so. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to yeah, I'm gonna have to leave a couple of... because look what's happening with them. They don't know what they're doing at the moment. Well, actually, they're constructing so many different things at the moment that this is gonna be required over here. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna pay for this, and maybe lighting. Maybe we don't need... actually, I'm gonna put lights. So we have... Actually, I don't know. I don't know where how to put it. I don't want to put any lighting because it's not like they're constructing in one direction. They're actually constructing in two directions. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Right. Electricity for the second line is... Why is this not done? I think it's this one here. This one is... Yeah, it's all tricky because we want to put part of the line in production, and part of it we want to... Okay, let's just finish this one. Okay, so we finished this one, and what do we have here? We need to take care of this intersection. Okay, I'm gonna slow everything down because we have a lot of money, and if there's anything happening in this republic now, we might have huge issues because... what do I do here now? Oh, what fun it is to ride with Oolykee Gaming Way. Hey! Okay, so I think this could be working fine. This intersection here, I have no idea what to do with this. Okay, so we're gonna have this one functioning normally, and the rest of them... sorry, that would be input this way and output this way. Perfect, so this should be working. Let's see all the lights. Lights in the correct directions. Lights in the incorrect input, output, okay. And what is this? Okay, this is a second intersection. Why is this not orange? And yeah, we're gonna have to treat this as one intersection. So this probably will have to go to be like a chain. Because there's no way train can fit here, and if the train doesn't fit on the railroad tracks, it's not gonna end up well. And this, I think we don't need this anymore, but actually, yeah, we don't need this anymore. I'm gonna remove this because they're constructing all the way to the border. Here we go, and then we're gonna input normal lighting here. Actually, this is too close to the intersection. I'm just gonna remove all of this. Okay, and lights here, lights here. Input, output. This looks like a normal intersection. Looks like it. Okay, looks like everything is set up. They're still constructing this last bit here. And let me see how much is left till the border. Okay, it's left this one big piece. We have 10 minutes to go, and I'm finishing this. I'm gonna pay for the rest of it. 14,000, and then we have this one here, and we have this one here. That's gonna be extremely expensive, but hey ho, what you gonna do? And let's see if it's gonna function. Right, it's not connected because this one is not finished. Okay, bam. Probably should stop saying that, it's annoying me as well. Okay, they are constructing something, I don't know what, but I'm gonna let them do their own thing, and we're gonna start and prepare for our electric locomotives. We need fast ones. These Czechoslovakian ones are 160 kilometers per hour. I think that would be the end game locomotive. We have these guys. They are 4,000 kilowatts. These are 5,000 kilowatts. These are a little bit more cheaper, and maybe we should go for, I don't know, I'm just gonna go for power this time. Maybe we can go for cheaper one because we can save some money and it's all flat ground more or less, but I think I'm not gonna chance it. So bang, we're poor again. And we're gonna need a cargo wagon, and do we have... Yes, we have the bigger ones. Oh lord. They are not cheap, but 120 tons each, and here we go. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we're gonna have a trial run here. You're gonna go here and you're gonna load up on fuel. You're gonna be waiting until loaded, and then you're gonna go to the border crossing here, and you're gonna be, well, unloading fuel. Wait until unloaded, and you're gonna off you go. And I probably should have renamed this line. This line is called oil tank. Here we go. No. Oh, we have a whole line dedicated for this bitumen exports. Okay, and I boost it now, even. No, we need open hull, cover hull, passengers. We need trains, and we have this one. We're gonna call it fuel Soviet export. So this is not grammatically correct. This is not a sentence. This is three things that we're doing here. We're dealing with fuel, we're dealing with Soviets, and we're dealing with exports. So this is what we're doing. Okay, this is stuck for some reason because this guy wants to go in this direction, and they're just fighting with each other. So this has to be resolved. So let's go this one first, and let's see, finish this, fine. But these guys are, so what are you constructing? Let me see, you were constructing this, and this costs 8,000, fine. You'd go away, disappear, and we need a train. We're getting a train. Perfect. This is the only thing that is important now. They need to have a possibility to switch to the other side, and they didn't. Why didn't he switch on the other side? I have no idea. Okay, and this one cannot go because the lighting here is all incorrect. So let's go and do this. And again, lighting here is not correct because these guys are constructing this railroad. Okay, so let's do this then. This is definitely create a lot of confusion here. There we go. At least it's gonna give our train option to go and pass through this. But okay, so what can we do here? I can give them, because this is not an entrance. I can try this, but I don't think this is gonna resolve our problems. But let's see. Okay, this one is going now. He's gonna be blocking our train until he passes the intersection, because he's not gonna be able to get in here until these guys are done. And this is annoying. But what is he constructing? What is this guy? Where is it? What are you constructing? Okay, you're constructing this. Ooh, you're not getting there. You are getting there and then back. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Coffee time. If you stick to the right hand side, you're gonna be fine. You're not sticking to the right hand side, you're not fine. So why are you not getting there? Because there's somebody blocking you. Who's blocking you? What's happening with this train? Where is the train? What are you doing? Okay, you're still loading. Perfect. Okay, and this one cannot pass because entrance where he needs to pass, that's probably this way, is blocked. It's blocked by whom? Not this one, because he's separated by lights. And this whole intersection is separated by lights, but which lights? I think I'm gonna have to pay for most of this stuff, just to have less problems everywhere. Because both of these guys, this guy wants to construct this railroad, and this guy wants to construct this railroad. Okay, so I'll start with constructing this. There we go. So this guy is going to disappear, this one is going to go into... oh, right. And, of course, I forgot to put exchange over here. So I'm going to go and put an exchange. Now, this setup that I have here running, this is not going to support more than one train. I don't believe it will. So let me see if I can squeeze. Okay, this is a little bit better, but if I cannot put... actually, you know what? Let's build this. There we go. He should be able to switch sides now. Not really. Actually, he needs to have electricity. So let me go and try to give him electricity. Elasticity. There we go. And you need to upgrade this one to electricity. Perfect. And of course, probably should be better if I finish it. There we go. You should have an option now to switch to your right hand side. Perfect. We have 5 minutes. Come on, you need to speed this up, guy. How much do you have? 59,000. That's not that much. So what's this? You lied to us. Well, of course, we need more. We need more cards. We need more money for more cards, and then the oil exports are gonna be exploding. So that would be a solution to our problem. At the moment, we're storing all our fuel here. This is still being constructed. That shouldn't be a big problem, and. Yeah, it's functioning. Second train, we can employ a second train here in our bitumen storage. I don't think we're going to be running more than one train per each of these fuel tanks. So I think we're going to be fine with that. Where is the train? We need to follow you. Oh, should we do this? Probably it's not the best idea to do this, but still, I like to sometimes control G and see how a railroad looks like if it's gonna run in any problems. So we have a few minutes left here, but look, this is still work in progress. Come on, chop chop, move away. There we go. Perfect, come on, get our speed. This is a powerful machine. And again, the bitumen exports would bring us a little bit more money. Well, 30% more or something like that. That's not a little bit more money, but quite significant, but it's cool. Right, this looks kind of picturesque, and we have a tree growing in the middle of the railroad. I don't know, what do you think, guys? Should we go and clear this up so it looks normal? Is this something that you would be paying attention to? Should we be... Alright, so what's the problem? What's the hold up here? Control G. You have an issue... Okay. Alright, well... Alright, we have a construction one going... Alright, they're building this connection here. Okay, that's fine, as long as it's not gonna take too long. I can... Yeah, I definitely need to put more... lights over here. Okay, all the way here is done, and I need to light this intersection here. Going outwards. Actually, I'm not gonna touch this one because they are constructing it still, and I'm gonna have to put a chain in. Oh, he's not gonna be able to change back. Right now, you remember me building the exchange over here? There we go. This is what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to leave it alone. But no, I have to create problems for myself. So let's try to do this. finish it. Perfect. This is just so they can have an exchange. So if he goes back this way, oh, but I have to allow him to go back this way as well. Okay, hopefully as soon as he passes here, but I have a bad feeling about this. I think, you know what, let's just build this one. We are interested in seeing this train getting to the Control G. Getting to the border. Oh, the border is on a hillside. I didn't even know that. Huh. Okay, this is cool. All cool. Oh, this is not border. Border is behind the hill. All right. A little technical office here. We need to stock it up with vehicles. It's gonna snow soon. And there it is. There it is. This is our border crossing. So let's see. Well, we know already how much we're gonna get. Just under $60,000. Since this is the only train... Oh, this is the only train running this line. I'm not gonna do the last bit here. He's gonna turn around on the same track and go back, but as soon as I implement a second train, I'm gonna move this intersection all the way to the border so they can, you know, exchange lanes when they're unloading the fuel. Anyway, that's it. I haven't paid attention to the rest of the Republic that much because, so what's this? There you go. We have oil exports. Well, it's still small. We still need way more trains and tankers, but this is definitely going to boost us towards exporting more. Okay, so what are you building? One more time, let me see. This is something small here. There we go. Right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. See you in the next one. Bye bye.